turned in time, and yeah, I ran her over, but it was a total accident.
But you know, when you run up on something, the immediate reaction is to stop. She continued to run over not only my legs, my stomach. I mean, I'm surprised I don't have tire marks on my face to this day. She ran over my complete body. I mean, where were your long legs to stop the bicycle? I mean.
Welcome to La Vida Rosa. I'm your host, Pinky, and today I have my cousin,
hi,
Caitlin, and today we will be talking about all her lies that she tells about us being kids.
The truth. Okay.
But before we begin, I would like for everyone to leave a big thumbs up down below for story time. Leave a like, leave a comment down below and tell me, who do you believe? And don't forget to subscribe.
Okay.
So without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, so I guess we'll just begin. What story should we begin with first?
Probably when you pushed me out of the tree.
I never did it.
I could have lost a limb.
Ever. So let's just, I don't even remember how we got up there.
I mean, we were playing with the creepy neighbor. We shouldn't have been over there anyway.
We shouldn't have been playing with them.
But he always brought us donut holes, and so.
And we would eat them every Monday.
Always. And so he would let us play in his backyard. He had a tree house, but he didn't have no kids.
All his kids were grown up and moved away.
But he had a tree house. We went to his house and we're playing in his backyard. And we climbed all the way up to the top of the tree.
Because I don't even do stuff like that.
I don't even, okay, this is the same person.
I'm not an outdoorsy
when
person.
Greg was living in that house,
okay,
you know, that big old house, a little Mexican style house.
Okay, I was feeling a little adventurous.
Exactly. We used to climb the trees, so I could breathe good up there.
But did I ever go outside?
I mean, but you did back in the day.
With you.
Pinky, you did it on your own.
When I would be here, I'm an only child. I would be in the house playing with Barbies.
This girl was outside climbing the trees at the old house. It helped her breathe good up there. But you don't like nature. But you climb trees to breathe.
I was feeling outdoorsy out there.
Right.
I was even liking cats.
Right, okay, so the person that climbed trees to breathe convinced me to climb trees for fun. We get to the top, and I'm like, okay, she pushed me up there first.
I did not.
She made me go up there first.
You decided
so she's
to
behind
do
me.
it.
She's behind me on the behind me on the tree, and I'm getting ready to come down because I'm scared. I don't want to be up there anyway. So I'm trying to come down, and she would not move. So she pushed me off. She pushed me off because I could not climb down. And I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, I must have had cat reflexes. I don't know how I landed on both feet. I could have broke my leg.
It's a lie.
Truth.
It's a lie. Because let me tell you the real story, okay? What happened was that she always had me doing crazy stuff anyway, and she decided, let's climb on the branch of the tree, not go in the tree house. Let's climb on the branch of the tree. So we climbed onto the branch.
To get on the branch.
I know. Okay.
That don't mean I wanted to jump off the branch. I just wanted to get on it, not jump off.
You admit it's your idea though.
No, it was not my idea to climb the tree. But once we were on the tree, I said, well, man, let's get on the branch. We on the tree. That's what happened.
Anyway, she climbs on the branch from her own idea, and she climbs to the end and gets scared. I'm like, Caitlin, you might as well jump because you're right there. You're not.
See what I'm talking about? I didn't want to jump,
but I
didn't want to jump. I wanted to climb back down.
I said it with my mouth. I did push her, but with my words.
And then she manifested it into reality, and she pushed me off.
I didn't push her. She just jumped. Now
I
did tell her to jump, but I did not push her with. Why would I push you out of a tree?
Because you wanted me to get down.
Why would I jumped too?
Yeah, because you like doing stuff like that.
That doesn't even make sense, Caitlin. I don't do stuff like I would have
never jumped out the tree. I don't even jump off diving boards.
I don't know what
I would have never jumped out of the tree.
You guys, I am not the type of person
to
push you off a branch.
I mean, she acting like she don't have a violent streak. She ran me over with her bicycle.
Okay. Let's talk about
over my complete body.
No, let's talk about that.
Laterally, not horizontally, laterally, up and down from head to toe. I got ran over. My whole body.
How about we tell the real story? Okay, because this is starting to make me look bad. We were riding bikes. We only had one bike to ride, and it was a mountain bike.
Yeah, it had those little spikes on it. You used to ride on the front.
It was like a 10-speed. So we were riding the bike or whatever, but Caitlin was sitting up on the handlebars. But if you know, on a mountain bike, there's not enough room to sit down. So a car.
Pause. Just so that everybody has some context to these. She's 5 years older than me. So while we coming up with all these bright ideas, the elder should have known better.
But if the elder is still only 10, does that really matter?
She was older than 10.
Of course we had to be older than 10, but I'm just saying.
I was.
But you got, okay, let's give more context. Caitlin, you was grown as a child. You thought you were my age. So let's not act like you didn't, her level was probably higher than mine.
I don't believe
just by how grown she acted. Ask anybody. Anyway.
Yes.
Yes, you heard that yes in the background. That's my grandma. So anyway, we were riding the bikes because we had to ride it together, and a car came, and I did freak out because I didn't know what to do. So it's like, I don't know. It's like, what happened? How did that even happen?
I don't know, but I ended up getting
ran.
Yeah, and I got ran over by you.
Okay, I couldn't stop the bike. It's like I couldn't. That's what happened.
Turn.
We were riding too fast, and I couldn't get control of it because she was supposed to be up there in the first place. So she fell off, and I couldn't turn in time. And yeah, I ran her over, but it was a total accident.
But you know, when you run up on something, the immediate reaction is to stop. She continued to run over not only my legs, my stomach. I mean, I'm surprised I don't have tire marks on my face to this day. She ran over my complete body. I mean, where were your long legs to stop the bicycle? I mean, I just don't understand. Makes
I
no
was a
sense.
child. I didn't have good judgment calls back then, okay?
I mean, I haven't been safe with her since I came out the womb.
She seemed like,
when I was with her when my shoulder got dislocated.
all right, I don't even remember that.
Well,
and that was,
she was there.
That was
she
one
was
of
there.
our other cousins.
She was there.
To be honest, that was one of our other cousins. That
Every injury,
anyway.
the common denominator is that she was there. Every injury that I've ever had, near-death experiences.
Anyway, what's the other story we was gonna tell? The trampoline.
The trampoline.
All right, so, but no, Caitlin, I never went outside of my house. Like, I would play with my next door neighbor, but other than that, you were the only reason why I'd be outside of my house. So there was a little boy that lived up the street from me that I didn't even know, I had never met, but she decided she saw a little boy back there and she heard he had a trampoline. How did she even know that?
I don't know, I probably saw it from the street or something.
She was like, he has a trampoline, let's go over his house. So basically, we go barge over to somebody's house. I don't even know. This is my neighborhood. I don't even know him. We go over there. We play trampoline with him or whatever. And Caitlin decides, since she found out Santa Claus wasn't real, wasn't nobody gonna believe in Santa Claus. Wasn't nobody gonna believe in Santa Claus. So she told him Santa Claus was not real. And you can only imagine his reaction, little white boy. He was so hurt and upset. He turned red,
well,
crying.
He deserves to know the truth.
And she acted just like that. She was just like, well, okay.
I mean, he just needed to know it was time. It was time that he knew.
And I was sitting there in horror like, oh my goodness, Caitlin, let's go. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's leave. Let's leave. So I basically dragged her away. We're walking away. They live up the street. All of a sudden, his grandma flings open the door.
Hey, little girls, get back here. Get back here.
I don't know if she was that mean, but she looked that mean to me. I was like, Caitlin, let's go, let's go.
Yeah,
She was like,
scary.
Caitlin was ready though. It's like she was ready to fight her or something. She was like, I'm going back up there. I was like, Caitlin, come on, we're not going back up there. Caitlin walks back up there, so I can't leave her. Like she said, I'm the oldest one, I have to be there. And so she comes to the door, she was like,
Tell little Jimmy you was just joshing.
and Caitlin was standing there like, I was like, we were just playing. She was not even gonna say it then. She wasn't even gonna say it then. I had to say
I don't
it.
remember this story as vividly.
I remember it clearly because I was so scared. That woman scared me so bad. I was not playing with that old lady.
Who made me so confrontational? I blame Gran Gran.
Oh my goodness.
It's probably Gran Gran's fault.
Bo, you have always been the bold one. Like when we went to
Bullets, yeah.
it was the opening of Bullets and we were playing. We were playing on their play area or whatever, like the jungle gym. And oh my goodness, Caitlin had been getting into it with another little white boy.
He was probably bothering me. That's what happened.
You were bothering him.
You were the bully.
Thank you. Caitlin was bothering him. She was following him. Maybe he did something to initially bother him.
Probably.
And then after
I was provoked. I was just not a unprovoked bully.
She turned into the bully because she kept going behind him. Everywhere he would go, she would go and just being rude.
This is after I was provoked.
Okay, and she was just having an attitude like she do. He got fed up and he was like, like he was so mad. He told her, he stood up to her, he was like, leave me alone. And Caitlin was like, basically, no, and what you gonna do about it? He just turned around and spit on her. And I think both of us were in equal shock. Like, Caitlin was devastated. Caitlin was devastated. devastated. Like, you would think that somebody, I don't know, like, that's the worst thing you could ever do to anybody. I thought Caitlin was gonna pass out. The way she acted, like, she was just like, disgusting. It's gross. She obviously could not handle that. So she ran screaming and crying to our grandmother. Told my
I should have punched him.
I really, honestly, her reaction shocked me. I thought she was gonna fight him.
I was in shock. I was in shock.
The way Caitlin handled things, that's the way she handled them. But she was crying, and I was a little bit like,
that's because it was disgusting.
It was.
Had he hit me, we could have fought, but he spit on me.
You never experienced anything like that before. You know how to react.
I was offended.
But Grandma, it's like Grandma saw the whole thing, and she was just like,
Well, I saw you over there bothering him. So you should be messing with him, and that's why he spit on you.
Nobody feel bad for me.
no, because Caitlin's mouth is just, to this day,
It's not.
huge. Yes, it is. And if you're gonna talk the talk, you better walk the walk. But yeah, guys, let me know down below, who do you think is the liar and who do you think is telling the truth? Because I just don't understand how she comes up with these things. Like, people have selective memory. I don't get it.
Let's remember that she admitted to running over me. So pushing me out of a tree is just not very far off.
No, I did not.
Not very
My
far.
words is the key word.
Pushed.
Anyway, leave that down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.
I don't even like the camera.
Why? You look good on it.
I'm not a camera person.
You looking taller than me though.
You offended? Because I was taller than you.
You ain't supposed to look that much taller than me.